Independent med management's moving to electronic newsletters. How much better is a newsletter that's educational and in front of you virtually rather than this boring bull? Anyway, our previous newsletters really highlighted a few changes within IMM for 2025, including a new services alert. So, medication risk assessments. We're working closely with management at the moment to implement medication risk assessments across all claims as soon as they enter the sort of 12 to 26 week space. So if that covers you guys in that early intervention space, then great, let's work together to roll this out so as you can prioritize claims that require further intervention. We certainly are not experts in managing cases like you. So you guys do that. We'll manage medication risks. We'll pass on the critical and high risk claims that do require further intervention, and we can triage them however they need. So whether that means we need to get an IME done for them or you guys need to coordinate an IME, great. If they need further intervention where a pharmacist actually has a conversation with the doctor to optimize medication use, cool, we can do that as well. But let's not make you guys be responsible for identifying those risks. Let's work together and have that done by a pharmacist. Why follow-ups matter? Matters because a lot of the times the doctors say that they will do something and then often they don't do it, whether that's because the recommendation that was put forward was unable to be actioned by the doctor or whether it's because the patient wasn't receptive to it, whatever it might be. There's been a barrier as to why that recommendation and agreement that the doctors made during the time of our primary assessment hasn't been followed through. So follow-ups matter because it makes the doctor accountable for implementing the changes that they've agreed to at the time of the primary service. So just because it means you're not paying for medication doesn't necessarily mean that the follow-up's not required. A lot of the times we find that insurers will decline a follow-up for X, Y, and Z reason, and then fast forward 2 months and nothing's happened, or 6 months, 12 months down the line, and nothing's been actioned. So we're having the same conversations with the doctors as we were 6 months prior. However, if we can have follow-up conversations at that sort of 3 month mark or whatever the case specific time frame is, then it means that we can start to build momentum with medication changes rather than just having the same conversation over and over again. Follow-ups do matter. We will obviously be requesting follow-ups as we need them, or as we see beneficial for that particular service, whether that means it's in 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months. They're generally the timeframes. And why do we recommend that time frame? 3 months means that if the patient's being seen by the doctor every 2 weeks, sometimes every 4 weeks, a lot of the times, 3 months means that the patient's been seen by the doctor possibly 6 times within that time frame, meaning that's ample opportunity for that doctor to implement the changes that they've discussed and agreed to with the pharmacist. As we said, video newsletters now, out with the paper reviews. You guys read emails and Teams messages and things on a daily basis. Let's not make you guys read anything extra. Let's just make the newsletters short, punchy, to the point. I'll try and keep it under 5 minutes. These will be video messages from now on. Feel free to send us an email with recommendations and things that you want to see discussed within this 5 minute time frame, and we'll do it for the following month. Appreciate you guys. We're here to help. If you need anything from us, you know where we are. Independent Med Management, admin@imedmanagement.com.au is the email, and the phone number 02 4036 5333. See ya.